Hi guys, Mackenzie Davis here. So today I want to talk a little bit about problems that I have with my hair. So naturally I was born with really fine, thin hair. Thank goodness for hair extensions, so it looks really thick. But one of the problems that I have with my fine, thin hair is that it's like an oil refinery. So I'll wash my hair, and by 5 o'clock on the day that I washed my hair, my bangs, this isn't really a bang, but my front hair here will be wet. It looks wet. And right now my house is like 9,000 degrees for whatever reason. It's so hot outside in Utah. But my hair looks greasy. It's greasy, it's oily, it's flat to my head. And so I have always been on a mission. And the mission is to find a good dry shampoo. And I'm not kidding you when I say that I have used every dry shampoo out there. I've used high-end dry shampoos, I've tried even drugstore dry shampoos, and I've really found one dry shampoo that I've used for about 2 years now, and I'm always having clients asking me, you know, what dry shampoo are you using? And it's the same one every single time. So the brand that I really love, it's called Chlorane. I have talked, I think it's too bright in here to show you. It's too bright to show you, but I'll post some pictures at the end of the video. The brand that I really like, it's called Chlorane, and I switch back and forth between the aerosol version and the pump version, but all of them are great. It's the only dry shampoo that I found that will actually keep my hair from looking oily for multiple days at a time. So there are dry shampoos out there that I've used that work. They soak up the oil, but as soon as I go to the gym or it's longer than 2 days, then my hair just looks greasy again. And so I'm someone that I work out fairly regularly, and I need something to keep my hair feeling fresh, not too heavy, and I have really fine hair, so if I use something that's too heavy, then it just looks really gross and feels really heavy. So I really like the Chlorane. It comes in a couple different versions. So the first version is the pump. This one, I'm trying to see if I can get it to show you. It's too bright in my house right now, so I'm not going to be able to show you. But the first one is the pump. So this is the pump by Chlorane, and the reason I like this is it's a natural product. One of the most common dry shampoos on the market, it actually has propane in it, and I tried it, I liked it. I didn't see as good of results, but it seriously had propane in it. I don't want something in my hair that has propane in it. That's just not something. So I really like Chlorane because it uses oat extracts to soak up the oil. So the other thing they have is for my brunette clients, for me, myself, they also have a brunette version, so it comes out with a little brown tint to the powder. It's not as heavy as some to where you see like brown chunks in your hair. It's just a little bit darker than the white, so it's I wouldn't say it's depositing color in your hair, but it's great if you're trying not to get too much deposit in your hair. The third one is their regular, this is the original dry shampoo, and I use all of these. I have like a regular shipment of these coming into my house, because if I don't have dry shampoo, I'm not kidding when I say by 5 o'clock my hair is oily. So what I want to show you is how to properly apply dry shampoo. So I'm going to show you with the aerosol today, because I think that's a personal preference for most people. I do like the pump version from Chlorane a lot, just because I feel like when it's a really bad day, like let's say it's day 4, I need a little bit more, something that's a little bit more heavy duty, I'll use that. So for the aerosol, I'm going to show you a quick way to apply it. So think about the places that you get oily the most. So for me, it's right around my hairline, and then in through the back of my hair, kind of where my hair splits, you can kind of see some oil through there. So anything that you can see, really I get oily, so I'm going to apply it everywhere. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to section your hair. I will never ever ever spray dry shampoo directly right on my part. The reason for that is if you make a mistake, if you spray way too close, you're gonna have white powder. I don't care what dry shampoo you're using, you're gonna have a look. You're gonna see the white powder. I've done it. I've gone to work. My partner's had to like scrub it out a little bit for me because I've put in too much dry shampoo. So the biggest trick is to hold it 4 to 6 inches away from your head and spray back and forth. You don't need a lot on each parting. So what I'm gonna do is part it off, lift up that hair, and I'm gonna hold it about 4 to 6 inches away from my scalp and just spray. So you can see in there, you can see it's definitely a lot drier. I'm going to apply again. And then what I'm going to do, my hair extension wefts are right here. They don't really get oily. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to section my hair off that's in front of my hair extensions. I'm going to lift that up and I'm going to spray there as well. And then we're going to go over to the other side, part that off, spray again. And then I'm going to take another section right above my hair extensions. I'm going to spray that. And then I'm going to take that hair in front of my face. Wow, things are getting crazy in here. I'm going to take this front piece and I'm going to spray that again. Just a little bit there. And then I'm going to take my crown section, and you can take this in 2 sections. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to spray there. And then one more down below. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit for just a second. The reason for that is the dry shampoo needs a second to soak up the oil. If you immediately start rubbing it and moving your hands around, it's not going to be able to do its job as well. So let it sit for just a couple seconds. Right in through here, this first application that I did, you can see that I'm definitely way too white. And this happens sometimes. Some dry shampoos will do this, some will not. I feel like Chlorine, because it is so strong, you have to be careful at how you're applying it. If I'm applying 4 to 6 inches away, I'm fine. I overdid this, and I'm going to show you how to kind of eliminate that if you have overdone it and you're kind of having a problem with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my blow dryer, I'm going to turn it on low air, and I'm just going to blow dry that section. I'm just going to blow dry that section for a second, and then I'm going to show you up close and personal. The dry shampoo is gone. You can't see it anymore. So if you do get heavy-handed, sometimes I do, like I said, I'm an oil refinery. Just go in and blow dry it just a little bit. If you blow dry it into your hair, that'll actually help avoid some of the powder so that it's not heavy-handed. But everywhere else in my hair, you can see it looks good. There's nothing too crazy in it. So that's it. Dry shampoo is super simple. Just make sure that you're 4 to 6 inches away from your scalp. If you do get heavy-handed, blow dry that just a little bit and it'll work its way out. Let it kind of sit in there to soak up the oil, but the biggest thing is to apply your dry shampoo on day 1. So if you're kind of feeling like, oh, my hair's getting oily, I will tell you that I apply dry shampoo every single day. And the reason for that is I'm producing oil all day long. So I reapply that dry shampoo every single day, and it helps honestly so much. I used to have to wash my hair every single day, and now I can go anywhere from 3 to 4 days, and I have gone 5 days. I feel really gross when I do that, and it's not great on your hair to go too long when you have fine hair, because if you're styling it every day, you're kind of baking product into your hair. So you don't want to go too long on your hair. If you're someone who doesn't get oily and you can, that's great. I'm not someone who can, and I worry about my hair when I go too long in between washes. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys. Leave a comment below or subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you have any questions about your hair. I'm here to help. Anything that you need to know about your hair, I'm here for that. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.